Good morning, dear students. Welcome to our online teaching session. Today, we are going to learn a very interesting story with four characters. So, let's start with our story. Lesson number 3.6, The Merchant of Venice. In this, we are having four characters. The first one is Antonio, Bassanio, Portia, and the Sherlock. These are the four characters in the story. So, we will learn the story. Lesson number 3.6, The Merchant of Venice. Let's start. Antonio was a merchant who lived in Venice, a prosperous city in Italy. In those days, that is about 500 years ago, sea voyages were dangerous, and yet some adventurous merchants traveled across the seas. Some others spent a lot of money in spending ships to faraway countries. These ships brought back spices and other treasures from India and other countries. The merchants sold these things in Europe. They made a lot of profit in this business. In those days, people were doing the business of shipping things from India to Europe. Okay, so in that ships, spices and some treasures were there. They are shipping from one country to the another country, and they made a lot of profit in that business. at, at the sea, at the time when the story begins, Antonio was waiting for his ships to return with merchandise. He had put almost all his money in the ship. When the story takes place, at the time Antonio was waiting for his ships, which return with the merchandise. Merchandise means the things whatever the merchant is trying to purchase or sell. Okay, so he was waiting because almost all his money were there in the ships. Antonio was a kind man. He had many friends. Antonio was a very kind man. He is having lot of friends, but his best friend was Bassanio, and Bassanio was his best friend. Bassanio was a young and handsome, noble man, but unfortunately he had no money. And Bassanio was a very good, handsome, noble man, but unfortunately he had no money. He was very poor. But in friendship, there is no value of money. Bassanio wanted to marry Portia. Portia was beautiful and intelligent. The Bassanio wanted to marry a girl named Portia. She was very beautiful and intelligent. She was the only daughter of a very wealthy man, and she is the daughter of very wealthy man. Her father had died, leaving her a large estate. His father died. Her father died with leaving a large estate. Okay. In this will, Portia's father had written how Portia's husband should be selected. He had set a test for her suitors. They had to choose between three caskets, one of gold, one of silver, and one of lead. You can see here are three caskets. From that casket, the person who wanted to marry Portia, he had to select one from this three, and then only he can marry the Portia. But there was some, each casket had something written on it. On the gold casket, it was written, "Whoever chooses me shall gain what many men desire." On the silver casket, "Whoever chooses me shall get as much as he deserves." On the casket of lead, "Whoever chooses me must give and hazard all he has." So, in every casket, there was a written message by the father of Portia. One of the Portia suitor was the Prince of Morocco. There was a prince. He came to marry Portia. He is the Prince of Morocco. He chooses the gold casket, but when he opened the casket, the message inside said that it was not the right casket. All that glitters is not gold. When we saw the glitter, it means it is not gold. When we choose something by the cover, we cannot judge a book by its cover. So that was not a right one. Now another suitor, the Prince of Aragon, chose the silver casket. But that too was not the right casket. There was again one Prince of Aragon, but he chooses the silver, and that was also wrong. Bassanio wanted to try his luck with the casket. To do that, he had to travel to Belmont, where Portia lived on her estate. He needed money for that. When Antonio came to notice he wanted to help, he told Bassanio to borrow money in his Antonio's name. They went to Sherlock, the Jewish moneylender, and asked him for the money. When Antonio come to know that Bassanio want to go to marry Portia and he had to borrow some money, so he take him to Sherlock. Sherlock was a Jewish moneylender, and he took Bassanio to Sherlock to take money in the name of Antonio. Sherlock had a lot of money, but he was not all generous. Money was all that he cared for. He did not like Antonio because Antonio sometimes lent people money without charging any interest for it. Sherlock was a very cruel man. He has he just want money, nothing else. He don't care at all. He just cared for the money. He had not like Antonio, and Sherlock was a man who don't like Antonio because Antonio wants to give money to the needy people without charging any interest for it. So Sherlock decided to take advantage of this situation, and Sherlock decided that he will take advantage from the Antonio. He gave them the money on a strange condition. So when Antonio and Bassanio went to Sherlock, he gave them money, but the condition was very strange. What was that condition? Let's see. If Antonio failed to return the money within 3 months, Sherlock would cut off a pawn of Antonio's flesh. Antonio agreed to this and borrowed the money for Bassanio. The condition was very strange. He said, Sherlock said to Antonio, if you don't want to return my money within 3 months, I will cut off a pawn of your flesh. This is a very strange condition, but Antonio was a good person. He is a very kind person. He knows that he will give back the money, so he agreed on the strange condition. Bassanio went to Belmont. Then Bassanio went to Belmont, where there was Portia. When he saw the casket, he chose the lead one. That was the right casket, and Bassanio won Portia's hand by choosing it. Portia too was glad to marry Bassanio because Bassanio is having nothing, but also he chooses the cassette of lead. Okay, so Portia was very happy to marry Bassanio. In the meanwhile, Sherlock heard that Antonio had lost his ship. He was very happy that Antonio would not be able to pay the money. So, in the same time, Sherlock heard that Antonio lost all his ships. He was very happy because he knows now he can take the revenge from Antonio. So, he was very happy. He took Antonio